This is Adam Miller, movies correspondent and associate producer for The RPM Show, here to tell you about a new movie called Thor. But before I get into my review of the movie, I want to first say, on behalf of us here at The RPM Show, welcome to the summer movie season of 2011. Now, if you want to keep in touch on what's coming out this season and what to expect, be sure to listen to our shows on our website, therpmshow.com, and of course, you can download our shows on iTunes for free. You can also download them to your iPods, iPhones, iPads, whatever you wish. That way you can be kept in touch as to what's coming out when and what to expect, as I said before. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/rpmradio. That way you can get full access to all of our videos, and of course you'll be able to check out videos of reviews, our review videos, on movies that are coming out this season. That way you can be informed as to what's good and what's bad that will be coming out this summer. So be sure to check that out. Now, Thor. Thor is about the god of thunder, Thor, played by Chris Hemsworth. And what happens is he's about to be crowned king of Asgard, which is one of these realms that we find out is in this fictitious world, in this comic book world, that we come to find out later in the movie. Now, what happens is he, due to his very deep arrogance and his hot-headedness, he ignites a war with one of Asgard's greatest enemies, which in turn turns his father, Odin, played by Anthony Hopkins, very sour. And what happens is Odin casts Thor out of Asgard. In so doing, he strips him of his powers and turns into an ordinary human being. In so doing, he casts him down to Earth, where he must live as a human being amongst humans. Now what happens is, while he's gone, Asgard and the world that he started the war with are about to collide. And they, of course, collide onto Earth, in which case Thor begins to redeem himself by becoming a great, huge protector and also the warrior that he always is and always has to become. Now, the movie itself, I have to say, was very surprising. It was probably better than I ever expected. Now, this movie was directed by Kenneth Branagh. Now, a few things on that. Kenneth Branagh is a very British director. He's also an actor he acted in stuff like Valkyrie, Harry Potter. He also directed movies like the 4-hour version of Hamlet, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and the recently Sleuth with Jude Law and Michael Caine. Now, Kenneth Branagh really echoes a lot of Richard Donner in Superman and Christopher Nolan in the new Batman movies. He brings the characters out of the comic book world and grounds them into a sense of realism. He transforms them into a three-dimensional. They're more three-dimensional than they are in the comic books. They're more humanist. In so doing, he creates the world of Thor in the verisimilitude sense that Richard Donner so brilliantly exhibited in Superman. Of course, Christopher Nolan did in Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. It echoes a lot of Shakespearean touches with the scenery, the dialogue. And, of course, they incorporate a lot of, culture shock humor, when Thor's, trying to adapt to the human ways, which gives a lot of flavor. But Kenneth Branagh really does a really good job at directing this movie, and it pays off in spades. Now, the movie is very well done. It's a lot of fun. It's very entertaining. It's probably one of the best movies I've seen, or one of the best comic book movies that I've seen probably since The Dark Knight. Now, that's, saying a lot, but anyway, it's also probably one of the best movies that I've seen this year so far. It probably will be one of the best movies of this summer season. So we'll find out more on that later on when the season ends. Now, the movie I give about 9.5 out of 10. It was really good, a lot of fun, very entertaining, and well worth your time and money. Now, the one little thing I have a problem with is the 3D. I saw it in IMAX 3D. I personally think that it could have done without the 3D. I think there was nothing really 3D-esque about it, so I don't think it was really needed. I think it could have just been Thor, the IMAX experience, so, I don't think it needed 3D. However, I will let you make the call on this. Go see it in IMAX 3D or however you want to see it, and you can make the call. You can decide for yourself. So, to sum it up, Thor is a excellent movie. It's a surprisingly good movie, better than I expected, probably better than a lot of people were expecting. Great job from Kenneth Branagh, the director, and of course the cast: Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, Stellan Skarsgård, Renee Russo, Tom Hiddleston, Kat Dennings, Clark Gregg, Idris Elba, and of course Anthony Hopkins. Great job by everyone all around. And am I forgetting anything? Oh yes. Keeping track for that Avengers movie that comes out in 2012. Remember to say after the credits. There's a little snippet after the credits, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, I think that's it. So anyway, I want to know what you think. Am I right on the A-ball with Thor, or am I not? So email me your thoughts. Adam@therpmshow.com. Remember that website again, therpmshow.com. Also, link with us on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Hub Pages, Blueberry, iTunes, YouTube. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel, as I said before. And of course, friend us on Facebook. Friend the page, and also me and my two co-hosts, Ryan and Mike Bowler, respectively. And of course, enjoy the summer season as it unfolds. We've got a lot coming out, so be sure to stay tuned with us here at the RPM Show for more reviews and news. So, go see Thor this weekend. You will not be disappointed. So, have fun, and I'll see you next time.